I don't know if the drunk guy is a little bit slower than he normally is, or if this guy's just ultra instinct mode. But all I do know is that the swift dodginess of this man is legendary. Yeah, you gotta keep that distance with the knife wielder.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson here at Active Self-Protection. I am your host, John Correa. And
what up, John?
We have a beautiful empty-handed skill defense out of the Netherlands.
Show me.
Our guy that's there in the hallway, or it's an entryway, the kind of the foyer of a grocery store, is drunk, and he tried to steal a bottle of liquor from this liquor store. Well, the security guard caught him, stopped him from doing that, and kicked him out. Well, he went a little ways down the street, grabbed a bottle neck, like a broken bottle top neck, and he's coming back in to accost that guard because he wants to find him and make him pay for that.
Oh, no.
He sees the guard and comes over. The guard sees him as well, though, and he absolutely kicks him right into the ground. And he's going to kind of look at him a little bit. Dude's going to swing that bottle at him a few times. He's going to swing it once. The guy then absolutely drops him with a right hand. And that takes the starch right out of our drunk's jimmies.
Yo.
And he is going to hold him there. If you go and read the news story that I've linked in the description, that guy folded like a cheap card table there, and they are going to hold him there. They called the cops. Dude is now facing some pretty significant charges. Our guard ended up with a slight injury to his hand. I'm not sure if it was from the punch or from a bottle cut. Our guy had some cuts from the bottle as well.
He handed him his ass. Bruh. This is Spartan this man so hard. He flew backwards at least 4 or 5 feet. At least the body length he flew back. He walked in the front door. He's seen him. He's, oh, okay. Bruh. And then he proceeded to deal him with his fists. Oh, it was beautiful. Hold on, let me see here.
Woo! That was some serious kung fu right there.
Right.
From this liquor store. Well, the security guard caught him, stopped him from doing that, and kicked him out. He wants to find him and make him pay for that. He sees the guard and comes over. The guard sees him as well, though, and he absolutely kicks him.
Oh, that front kick. Oh, my goodness. It was so well executed. This man is trained before. He's got to have trained the way he executed that.
Right into the ground, and he's going to kind of look at him a little bit. Dude's going to swing that bottle at...
Stupid, why are you in here for a cup? Idiot. Yo, but these dodges coming up, next level dodges. I don't know if the drunk guy is a little bit slower than he normally is, or if this guy's just ultra instinct mode. But all I do know is that the swift dodginess of this man is legendary. You hear me? Legendary.
Him a few times.
Bow! Oh, the counter. Oh, the counter. Shimmy. Delivery. This whole area. Just this combobulation.
He drops him with a right hand.
Right, he lucky he missed that next one, though. He's so lucky he missed that next one. That was going to be the finisher. That was going to break his nose. Oh.
And that takes the starch right out of...
Oh, right up in the... Oh, right on the lat muscle. Oh, my goodness, the pain. Oh, the radiation of... I can feel it now. Just got your arm limp like this the whole rest of the day. Oh, there was a quick strike, too. He was at close distance. Oh, got that torque on him, boy.
Out of our drunk's jimmies, and he is going to hold him there. If you go and read the news story that
he wanted to hit him again.
That guy folded like a cheap card table there.
He got to get his hand ready right now. Wow. Don't move. Wow. Do it to you.
Guard ended up with a slight injury to his hand. I'm not sure if it was from the punch.
He slapped him. It's definitely from the punch that he... because the drunk guy didn't get a hand on him. He didn't get a hand on him. He didn't get a... And don't look... He cut himself. He did more damage to himself than he did the guy he was trying to fight. This is hilarious to me. This is insane. It's this guy's job to do this, though, to protect this store. But really, that's out the window because this other guy crossed the line and brought it to a man-to-man, human-to-human, I'm trying to delete you kind of thing. And at that point, it's caveman style. Everything goes out the window. It's all in this moment right here. If I don't handle this moment appropriately, if I don't move right, if I don't strike right, this could be my last day type stuff. And to have that kind of mentality, it really pushes you to, one, be good at fighting, and two, try not to fight. try your damnedest not to fight. First off, it's tiring. It's painful, right? Let's take away all the glamour from it. At the end of the day, you're beating your body against another person's body, and it doesn't feel good. The only time that feels good is when you're hitting skins, and that's nowhere near as aggressive or in. Okay, but I was talking about when people are doing the horizontal shimmy, okay? But be good at fighting and then avoid fights at all costs. That's what I get from this video. But this man came back to find him. This man did his job, and then this dude came back to find him, and it just escalated the situation. And my man met him where he was at, you hear me? And took it to the next level. He was like, oh, that's what you're trying to do today. It's gonna be one of those days. It's one of them days. Here you go. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, man. All right, let's see what John has to say about this.
Bottle cut. Our guy had some cuts from the bottle as well. Woo! That was some serious kung fu right there. So let's hear it. What art do you study? Do you study any kind of striking art? That's my rank. You know, I've got a 2nd-degree black belt in a derivative of Kenpo, which is a standing art. Our art is called umas. How about you? What do you study?
I didn't understand the word he just said, and I haven't studied a buck dang. When you get in a fight and you get your ass kicked or you kick somebody's ass, they both hurt. I mean, one hurts way more, but they both hurt. Bruh. Why do you think boxers take so long in between bouts? It's not a joke, man. The human body is a resilient, tough motherfucker, but also at the same time, it's still flesh. And also realize that somebody might not be in the right mind frame, and so they might want to hurt you. You got to think for them. You can't allow that to overwhelm you and let your emotions run you and then deal them what they're supposed to be dealt. That's a last resort kind of thing. Sometimes it comes to that. Most of the time it can be avoided. There's only people that are really gone in their minds that actually want to fight all the time. There's something wrong with them. Most average people avoid fights and only fight when they have to. And a lot of people, even when pushed to the limit, still look for a way out. I'm just saying, it's not in a lot of people's natural nature to scrap. It's not. So don't make it a goal. Being able to defend yourself is one thing, but initiating that, it shows a level of immaturity. So you got to balance that out. And you know what's crazy? As I believe this is why the stores put that rule in about not chasing people, and if they steal, just let them go. Because honestly, this situation turned out perfectly, but what if it didn't? You know what I'm saying? What if the guard wasn't as swift as he was? It's a scary thing to think about. And then who else he got relying on him? He might got a kid, might got a wife, got a house, got bills, whatever the case may be. And all it happened because some drunk guy wanted to get drunker. See what I'm saying? It's just them being outside of their right mind already that put them in this position. So, moderation for your alcohol, know how to fight, know when to fight, use it as a last resort. That's what I got from the video so far.
People are doing this kind of crap more and more, and they're facing less and less consequences. So they can get very entitled. You should expect, hey man, there might be some personal consequences for that. Now you morally have every right to stop somebody from stealing from you, and legally you have that right too. You have the right to use order.
You see what he said though? He said you legally have the right to stop somebody from stealing from you. This security guard is not the store. I understand it'll have its effects in the long term about prices and fluctuations and such, but this is not really this man's responsibility. It's such a fine line because it's the job he was hired for, but also at the same time, when somebody goes to this extreme, I feel like this would be a job for people who signed up for that, which would be law enforcement. I know security also does that in some degree, but this level, stuff is replaceable. Material possessions are replaceable. Your life is not. So if somebody does decide to steal something from you, you have to evaluate and calculate the risk reward of trying to retrieve that item. And then realize that what you're risking is your life. And then the question becomes, is it worth it? Rarely is it worth it. Over a bottle of liquor, I would have let this man get away. I'd have let him go. You got him on video that he probably frequents this store. Do your job. File a report. Have the police come pick him up. I feel like that should be the move here. Protecting your stuff, yes. But there's also some stuff that you can let go to curb the danger aspect. You gotta weigh your options out, man. I'm sure in the moment it's gonna be a lot more difficult to think clearly with the emotions raging, but that's what you gotta try to do. What you gotta try to do. I'd have let this man go. But who knows? Maybe, right? If he would have got let go this night, he would have off somebody in a drunk driving thing. You know, you never know. So I'm glad that he was stopped. I'm glad that the security guard is safe. I'm glad that this guy has the ability to recover and make some better choices in his life. The situation is as good as it can get for the stupidity that was involved in it.
Ordinary proportionate force to stop somebody from stealing from you, and that's exactly totally fine, right? Now, but be prepared. Dude comes back, you better have something that you can do and say, wait a minute, I can defend my boundaries. Now, I want you to notice right here that dude definitely has something in his hand. I know it's kind of hard for us to see, but again, all the news stories that I've linked in the description said it was a broken bottle top. So this is like the neck of a bottle that's cut glass. That is functionally a knife, and that will cut you to ribbons, put you in the hospital, absolutely. So when he comes in, notice here as well, he's trying to hide it. Now, did the guard see it the first time? I'm not 100% positive whether he did.
If somebody approaches me like that, I'm Sparta kicking their ass too. You look like you want problems. Anything with the hands folded, behind or in front, that is a confrontational position. And we rocking. Don't you? As if you're approaching me in an aggressive manner like this looks like it's, but it's nah. You can see the intention. You can feel the intention behind this movement right here. No, sir. No, sir. That's why you got to get good at reading people and being aware of your surroundings. Might walk up with you like this, you better, this is part of this motherfucker too.
Did or not. But our guy is trying to hide it. So again, as somebody who is a self-defender, paying attention. What do we pay attention to? The eyes are the windows to the soul, but the hands are the windows to the intent. Do not let the hands go. When he is hiding his hands from you like that, especially somebody that you know has been a threat in the past that you have had to just deal with, do not take that lightly. And our guard did not take that lightly. I want to slow down here and watch this front push kick. This is beautiful martial arts technique. Watch him come up, and this is what we...
It literally could not have been a more beautiful kick. Square in the gut. My word, the form. The form. Saying how that snap kick was absolutely perfect. Knowing the difference between when to apply the kicks shows a true level of, I don't even know, just knowing what the fuck to do. Because that was beautiful.
Hand here
Oh.
and absolutely drill this.
The way his head bends back over his body is priceless. Bruh, the connection between the security guard's limbs and this man's body is better than Verizon's fiber optics, bruh.